Hello, I'm Raye and I'm here with Deezer to do a full face of makeup and talk about my new song, Black Mascara. Okay, I'm gonna get started. But most important thing first, to clean my face. Okay, so the song came about, I was going through a really tough and rough patch after something pretty dark happened to me. And I had to go straight back to work and I was just not in a great way at all. And I was writing music and I was so, what's the word? Like I'm in the studio and I'm just a little bit dead behind the eyes, a little bit not myself. You know, I'm usually like, hey, like super bubbly. And I'm like, you know, giving these producers a pretty hard time. I remember getting in the room with them and being like, guys, I've gone through something really traumatic. Like, we're gonna make the song and then I'm gonna leave. And I played these kind of crazy chords and they were a bit like, I don't understand this. And I was like, listen, we're gonna record these chords down. I'm gonna go in the booth. I laid down like 500 vocals, so many harmonies and layers, which is the top line to Black Mascara. And then I left the studio and I didn't think anything more of the session. And then 2 months later, they'd sent me the track back and I didn't even listen to it. 2 months later, I was just so over it. And then I played it and I literally was like, oh wow, this is really special. I played it 100 more times and then I was like, I need to release this. So yeah, long-winded story as to how that song was created. I love juxtaposition. I love opposites. Personally, when I'm at my lowest and when I'm really sad, I can't listen to Adele. Like, I listen to Adele when I'm in a good state of mind and life is good. Does that make sense? I'm super emotional and I needed to create something to survive, essentially, if that makes sense. I know it's dramatic. But for me, putting something so sad over something that gives you hope and gives you a place to like put these emotions, you know, it's just medicine. I think if it was to have been a ballad, it would have been too much for me at the time, you know? I needed something. So for me, my intention was create something to help me get through a pretty effed up time. It's a mixture of sadness, but also rage, and also how the hell did you think that you was gonna do this to me? Like, no, you was not. Okay, we're getting on. This is like my summer shade, so it's a little bit dark. I have not been in the sun for a while, but we'll make it work. I will use my fingers. I'm very, I don't have time for all those like fancy brushes, you know? I think the whole process with this album has been interesting. I think because I feel like I'm starting again in a way. You know, I'm independent now. I'm on a journey where I have full control of my music and my artistry and my direction. And obviously, a lot of people know me or know my music from a lot of like dance songs and like things like that. But I've spent a year, like the reason I took my time like releasing this new chapter is because I needed to really figure out like what really actually matters. Like my goals now are so different to what I was kind of guided for them to be. You know, I want to build a fan base who don't care what sound I put out. They're just excited for a new story from me. And I want to be an artist with integrity, you know? And more importantly than any of those things, I want to be an artist. And I don't think I was necessarily releasing as an artist or like coming across as an artist. Does that make sense? I felt like more of a singer or like a pop star, you know, or like trying to be a pop star kind of thing. But like, I just want to be honest and I want to be me and I want to express myself however I feel, you know? Okay, it's moment of truth, it's the eyeliner. Okay, all right, talk to me, I'm gonna do my best.
How would you say that your writing has changed over the years?
Wow. That's a good question. I think there's an element of my writing that is still the same. There's an element of the identity of the way I write that's still the same and it's been the same since I started. I'm a very honest person. I like to be that way lyrically and through lyricism. I think it's something that's always, as a songwriter, stood out for like publishers and artists and managers who, you know, want to write with me or want me to write with their artists, because I'm very like, right, let's sit down, tell me about, let's talk. Like, I don't want to do smoke and mirrors. Like, I want us to talk. Like, who are you? What do you like? What do you not like? Tell me some stories. That on top of the fact I'm just obsessed with music and I'm studying and consuming it all the time and looking for new things that inspire me and excite me, you know?
This is the hardest part.
This is the moment. This is me, like, I'm like, how big are we gonna go? Like, I'm thinking I need a dramatic vibe right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go for it. Okay, let's see. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The drama's there. Yeah.
Definitely
The drama is. Okay. Do you know what? I'm definitely going to clean one side of this a little bit. Ironically, I usually find the second one better. I don't know why. I really overthink the first one. Wow, this liner is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Black Mascara is, so the lyric is, once you see my black mascara run from you into my mother's hands, you selfish man, you'd understand. Yeah, so I just wanted to call it Black Mascara because I felt like it just summed up that phrase, you know, a little word play on that moment. Love a metaphor, love a pun. But yeah, just Black Mascara felt like the right energy. Also, you know, a lot of people relate when you're feeling something extra, you'll just put on extra. Black mascara, black eye makeup, black under the eyes. Like, you know, when I'm really going through something, I'm like, I'll go to sleep, wake up the next day with the same makeup and just apply it over the top, just like thicker clumps, you know? Yeah, all right, we're doing setting powder now. This stuff is like magic. Okay, finishing touches. But I've decided I need a little colour under my lip. So we're going with a little bit of this. This is a really fun interview. I've never done anything like this before. Okay. Yes. Oh, one more touch. Okay. This is my last thing. I have these moles on my face, which I like, and I want them to be clear. So I just get a bit of micellar water and a cotton bud. Yeah, okay. Amazing. Is this done? Do I need more? Do you think it's... Maybe a black eyeliner in the bottom. Sorry guys, I know you've been rolling for like a solid 45 minutes. How long has it been? Wow, see the black line gives it like a real depth. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I'm done. A bit of setting spray. And then we're good. Okay. There we go, full look.